Alright, so we're going to see if we can get this little GMC here pulling 2 loads of medium logs in one trailer all the way across to the other corner of the map. So we're starting here at this little helicopter base where I've been staging, or had been staging when I initially got in here. You can still see a few of my trucks are sitting there waiting to be used. Came in from the bottom of the map down over here. So all we did was just drive up and stage here. So now I've got to take this road all the way around, follow it this way, past the warehouse where I've been moving up, or I completed the long log job, staged everything there. Keep following the road, go through this little town, past the garage that isn't open yet. Keep following the road, and then we turn off the road and head north along this smaller path where I cleared a rock fall or a rock slide there, and then around the corner and finally out to the substation. So then, yeah, we've got to get 3 loads of medium logs here. We've got 2 on the back of this little truck, and then just in case, we've got 1 load on the back of the big Kolob. So if the little GM can't get through, which I imagine it won't be able to, I've got the Kolob to come and rescue me and pull me through the rest of the way. We're going to give it a try. So we'll go all-wheel drive, we'll lock our diffs, and we're probably going to get stuck right here, honestly. Well, it's still moving. I mean, this is kind of how I had to get through with even the big trucks. They all just had to crawl through and low. Well, this one you can still see it kicking up some snow, so it's losing a bit of traction still. And I don't know that it's going to have the clearance to get through the snow. I mean, I can go through the base and get out to the road over there, but if I can't get through here, I'm not going to get through the path regardless. So this is kind of a good test to find out if this will even be possible. Let's set it to morning here. Get a little more time for this. Now, I'm not really sure. With the bigger trucks, I just kind of went around and didn't try to go through all those rocks. I'll probably do the same here. I shouldn't have tried to go around the pole. I should have turned sooner. Now we have to get over these rocks without tipping. I'm going to try low plus and see if we can move a little quicker. Sometimes the actual speed difference between low and low plus is nil. The only difference is how much snow you kick up because you're losing traction. So you can see right now behind the tires I'm kicking up a bunch of snow. If I drop it to low, am I really going a different speed? I'm just not losing traction so much anymore. Maybe a small difference, but like it's negligible. Having a look at fuel consumption, probably doesn't change much. Oh, it does. So I'm going to burn a little more fuel in low plus as well. There we go. Alright, we made it through. I am actually genuinely surprised that we made it through there in this truck. Nice old classic interior. And sliders for the AC. The fact that it even has AC is impressive. Through the water. Alright, so this bridge is out permanently. There is no way to repair it, which is another one of those things that, like, I kind of wish you could. In the earlier maps, almost every bridge you encountered could be repaired. Now, as you get later on out of the default maps into the DLC, it seems like fewer of them can be. They just want you to find ways around every single time you're here. I'm like, I don't mind going around sometimes, but it would be nice if I could eventually get that bridge replaced and fixed, right? What have we done? We're just kind of hung up on these rocks. Well, there we go. Difflock to the rescue. Like, it would be nice if I didn't have to always go this way. If I could fix that bridge, and then eventually I could start ferrying things. Whyyy, bouncy. Uh-oh. Do I have... Okay, go difflock. What a difference that makes. Oh, no. Oh, it's got a train horn. Holy crap. That's hilarious. Seriously, difflock. I'm on pure ice. There's no way in hell. Alright, let's get going up here. Oh, I should have gone a little more. Downside of driving in first person. Go, get ourselves into difflock and low gear. Uh oh. What's going on? What are we hooked on? Nothing. We're hooked on nothing. Onwards then. Oh no, we're tipping. We're hooked on something. Oh, it's just the rock that I'm driving over. Gotcha. That I couldn't see because of the nose of the truck. One of those things where you need someone outside to spot for you and tell you which way to go. Or you have to get out and plan your route all the time. Save me, auto winch. Winch isn't powerful enough to pull some of these trees over. Let's go manual winch. Okay, right there. Now, here was the other thing with the bigger trucks. I could just plow through these trees. But with this truck, a little harder. may not have that option. Alright, let's go. Winch. Press up 10,000 times. Right there. There. Let's bring it to here. There, that should kind of force me through. Got it. Yeah, so the path that works for the big trucks may not work for the small truck. Because they had an easier time driving over those rocks. Right, now we get into this part. Which is pointlessly and unnecessarily slow for no reason whatsoever. This might be where I end up having to call for a rescue. Unless I can winch myself through. Look how slow I'm crawling. And like, what does this really add? It just means that I can't go through here in certain trucks, right? I need to have a big enough truck. Is that really all it is like a skill check? Or a gear check, I mean. It's pretty much just a gear check. Because it doesn't matter what path you pick. You can't really go through the forest. The trees are too thick. Can't go that way because of the cliff face. There's nothing tricky to getting through here. You just drive straight. It's a tiny little section. And there's plenty of things to winch to along the way. So, like, even a smaller truck can still probably get through here as long as the winch is powerful enough to drag them. So, why? Why is this a thing? And why can't I repair it? Alright, we're through. Now, there's some big rocks on the road in front of me that I can't see because my head is too low. Again, these were easy to drive over in the big trucks. I'm not sure how I'm getting over here in this truck. See, this is a better example of difficulty, right? Like, it's a small section of rocks that I've got to get over. There's different ways I can do it. And, like, my choices impact how well it goes. But that other section just didn't matter what I did. It just was slow. The end. Holy crap, winch. Come on. There, give me a tree I can actually winch to. Alright, we're going to try to plow through this side. Hope that we don't tip over. So far, so good. Alright, that worked. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 we're tipping. Oh, no, there we go. We slid off the road. Just to avoid some of those little rocks that I could have driven over. Alright, I guess this is turning into a rescue mission after all. Oh no, I've got the double trailer. I don't know if I can reload them both. It doesn't turn into enough logs to reload them all. No. Oh, that's awful. That's awful, because now you need 3 logs per load, and the double trailer only drops 4 logs. That's not enough logs. Crap. Well, I'm going to have to outfit a whole new truck from the other map and bring another load of logs all the way here. Alright then. Alright, so while I could just go back to my garage and outfit another truck and bring 2 more loads of logs out, what I'm going to do is go and recover that truck and see if I can at least get 1 load out of it. We've got our HD 750 truck mod with a slightly modified Chevy Kodiak on the trailer, and the Kodiak's got the log lift. So it's got the crane to put everything back in the trailer so we can repack the logs. We're going to try it, see if we can get out there. This thing should have the power to get there. I mean, I could just drive the Kodiak, but I do need to get this truck out to the trailer store anyway to sell the trailer that it has. Or to, you know, do some actual cargo stuff with it. So why not just put the Kodiak on the trailer and go for a rip? Yeah, it's doing fine. Going the bumpy way because this truck has the clearance to do it. And I don't really want to tip because I know I'm tippy. Alright, here we are. Let's do this. And we'll activate the ramps. Oh, I had the ramps down the whole time. Whoops. Change truck. We'll switch over to... Oh, not that one. Unpack. There we go. Unpack trucks and trailers. Now we can change to the Kodiak. And back ourselves off of here. Recovery time. Now, I don't know if I'll actually be able to flip it over, but we'll give it a shot while we're way up here. Winch. Oh, here we go. It's coming back up and over. Nice. Now we need to get that thing up onto the road. Can I reach anything? Not really, no. Just gonna have to drive it up there. Alright. And then we're gonna have to get through this. Wow, that's a problem for 10 minutes from now. Can probably just park it right there, and that'll be good. Stop that one. Back to our Kodiak, which now has to drive down and pick up some spilled logs. Alright, let's... without tipping the Kodiak over, hopefully. That's not a good approach at all. Oops. Let's go over there. Without tipping now. Alright, so these are the logs I need to bring. See if I can get myself... Uh-oh. Yeesh. This is going to be sketchy, isn't it? Alright. Stabilized at least a little bit, hey? That's okay. Alright, this looks better. Let's activate our anchor. Not that it's the strongest anchor in the world, but it should hold us. And then we hop in our crane. Change the truck. Alright. What happens when I pack cargo? Yeah. I get one load of cargo and one stray log. That's what I thought. That's okay. That still gets me one. Then the co-op has another, and I'll just have to bring in a third from the other map again. So, that's fine. Here we go. Let's finish what we started. drowning in some water. Good thing I've got a snorkel on. Go, diff lock. I mean, I can winch that pole right there. Maybe. Auto winch is so useless. There we go. Now we're moving. So we are coming up on the warehouse, and the warehouse has kind of been my second staging point because there's a trailer store there and lots of room to park. It'll kind of be my last staging point before I get the garage open. The garage is just a little ways up the road. So there, as we drive by, you can see I've got the Kolob and I've got my Scout. There we go. And there's the Taga. There's a few trucks in there. So the ones that were doing the long log jobs. Alright, let's set it back to morning and we'll continue on. I could stop in there for fuel, potentially repairs if I had a repair truck in there, but I don't. I could also, if I wanted to, unload this wood, get a single trailer, and reload it back into that, but I think I'll keep the double as like a mark of my shame. And we approach another one of these sections of just like, for no reason at all, suddenly way too much mud. Just this mud pit that, like, I don't know. Why? Why does it have to be so slow? Winch yourselves through. We'll have to get a winch point back here. There we go. That way I can kind of control the nose of the truck a little better while still pulling myself through. There we go. Get up and over the rocks. Rocks really do impact this truck a lot more than some of the others. It just doesn't have the ground clearance, even with the upgraded suspension and tires that I gave it. It's a good truck, but it just doesn't have the clearance. Let's do the very back of the trailer. Big long trailer, so we've got all that. There we go. All those extra winch points back there to push us through, which should get the front of the truck into better ground. There we go. Now this obstacle is interesting because as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem to matter what you drive over it, it doesn't go away. I've driven some pretty heavy trucks over it so far. But yeah, every time we'll get my trailer hung up on it. Good. Good. Come on. The trailer just doesn't want to go over. It wants to go over the wheels. Eventually, it will clip through. Or it'll explode, one of the two. That happens a lot. We'll just winch it through then. That's not how physics works. I'm raising a tree. Alright. Everything's a little more challenging in this truck. But that's kind of the reason that I give these trucks the little quality of life bumps that I feel like they need. you give this thing larger tires and a lift and a heavy bumper for towing, and it's ready to go, and it can so slow. So slow. Alright, we're finally rolling up to the garage. So the garage is closed, and I'm not entirely sure what missions open it. I'm pretty sure that this one is the first one, and then there's at least one more I have to do after that to open the garage. And then I won't have to go all the way back to the other map if I want to bring a truck out here. I can just come from here. So that'll be really nice. That'll save me a lot of time. Sliding there, don't want to do that. Diff lock on the hard packed snow. Alright, we are almost at our turnoff as far as I'm aware. Should be turning off the main road up here at this hill. And then we'll pass a couple of my other trucks, one of my scouts that's been out there with the radar trailer revealing the map, and my Paystar 5600 twin steer that's been hauling fuel and stuff to clear the obstructions in the road. So just to make this mission possible, I've had so many trucks involved just to clear the way, to reveal the map, to clear blockades, to plan the route, and then I've got 3 trucks for the heavy logs, and now I'm going to need a 3rd truck for the medium logs. And then I've got my fuel and repair trucks. There's just so many of them. But it's been fun. It's been neat to have an entire fleet. I've never done that to this point in the game. I've always just taken 1 or 2 trucks at a time, depending on what the job is. This is the first time I've moved a whole fleet full of purpose-built trucks out to a map and kept them there because there was no way to simply go back to a garage. And I needed more than just the 1 or 2. Alright, here's our turn. As far as I know, the road's not that bad. It's just a little more slow going. Oh hey, there's my Ford F-750. My Scout. Ooh. God damn you, diff lock. Yeah, there's the F-750 with the radar trailer out to reveal the map. And it got about as far as here, where there used to be a big boulder obstruction. A small boulder the size of a large boulder. And here's my twin steer, my Paystar. It delivered the fuel required to clear the rocks, and it's just kind of sitting there waiting for me to figure out what the next job is. It'll probably have to follow me out here after we deliver all the logs. There's some cabins sitting out there that look suspiciously like I'm going to have to drag them somewhere. There's a bridge over there that maybe I can fix, maybe not. I don't know. Uh-oh. Huh. Alright, we should be able to get around that without tipping. A little tight, but yeah, we're fine. So this should pretty much be the last corner, and of course it's going to throw a section like this at me. Just because, haha, you're almost there. Let's not tip over, hey? That would be bad. I don't need to tip over again. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to get around here without tipping now. Okay, there we go, there we go. Alright, we're alive. Seriously, diff lock. Just go for low range, put the diff lock back on to get over these. Wow, this last little section is just... Hey, we thought you were almost there, hey? Well, just kidding. We do have some things to winch. Maybe I can winch... there. No, not yet. I don't want to winch to something on the right. I really don't. But I can winch this. And that should at the very least give me a safety winch. Stop me from tipping. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Alright, carrying on. So there's the broken bridge. But I guess otherwise we could have taken that turn down the hill and just gone across the bridge. But, like, I don't even see an option to fix it. Oh, hey, a fuel carrier. Well, that's nice. Guess that's your reward for getting here, so you can refuel your truck. And I do need to do that. And then I can drag that back to a trailer store and sell it later for extra money. Alright, 1 medium logs. Unload. 1 of 3. And then I'm just going to park this truck. Ooh, that's not good. Park it right here beside the fuel trailer. Alright, so that's going to do it for today. And let me know what you think of the format of this video versus the previous one. Last time the focus was on keeping the video duration down because I wasn't really sure how long people would actually watch for. This time I decided to show more or less the entire journey with very few cuts at all. So I'm curious if there's a preference for one versus the other, or if really what we're after is kind of a happy medium between the two. In any case, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you next time.